Sit back, relax, and take a virtual ride with me. You'll see an interesting place that you probably haven't seen. I hope you enjoy the ride, discover new places with me. Sit back, relax, and take a virtual ride with me. There's a beautiful country out there to see. Relax in your seat, turn on your TV. Sights and sounds will fill your video screen. Historic sights, just some scenery. Small town parks.
Good morning, sports fans. Ben from Ben's Hang-Ups. Well, it's a beautiful Friday morning out on the Indiana Toll Road. And we got a lot of traffic today. I guess it's because it's a Friday. A lot of traffic out here. We are heading east at the moment. Then we'll be heading south. A place you may or may not have heard of. So I'm going to take you along so I can learn about this place. And you can too. So, sports fans, you hang in there as we head down the road, and I'm going to take you with me down the road.
Gene Stratton Porter, August 17th, 1863 to December 6th, 1924. She was born Geneva Grace Stratton and was an American writer, nature photographer, and naturalist from Wabash, Indiana. She also was a silent film era producer and founded her own production company, the Gene Stratton Porter Productions, in 1924. And that's where we're at today, is her estate, the one she built. Yep. And we'll talk a little bit about that as we go. Besides novels, she also was a columnist for national magazines such as McCall's Good Housekeeping. Her books were translated into more than 20 languages, including Braille, and at the height in 1910s attracted readers of about 50 million. Ooh-wee, 50 million people read it. 8 of her novels, including The Gift of the Wanderlust, was adapted for motion pictures. She was also the subject of a one-woman play, A Song of the Wilderness. Her home here is an historical site, of course, and she has 2 that are historical sizes. One's in Geneva, Indiana, and the other is here in Rome City at Sullivan Lake. She built this one herself. A lot of acreage here, a lot of natural land, including swamps, ponds, and so forth. And it's built, of course, right on a lake. Interesting, her education only went through her junior year of high school. She never finished her senior year. Now, as I walk through these, there are only one other group here, and it's a grandfather, grandmother, granddaughter, and 2 great-grandchildren that were touring, and me. In 1912, with the profits she made from her best-selling novels and successful writing career, Stratton Porter purchased property along Sullivan Lake near Rome City in Noble County, Indiana. I think I'm pronouncing that lake wrong. She built the cabin at Wildflower Woods Estate and eventually acquired 150 acres. This property is now a historical site. She moved to Southern California in 1919. Not a bad piece of property there either. That one is on Catalina Island. How about that? Not bad at all. She called the cabin here the Lumberlost Cabin after the book, of course, that she wrote. Some of the books she wrote are the Song of the Cardinal, Freckles. How about that one? The Girl of Lumberlost, The Harvest. The Girl of Lumberlost and The Harvest also were made into movies. She also wrote Laddie. Michael O'Halloran. That's Michael O'Halloran. She wrote that in 1915. Her Father's Daughter, 1921. The White Flag. The Keeper of the Bees, 1925. Besides novels, she wrote some nature books. A lot of magazines, of course, published articles by her. She wrote children's books and poetry. Was a nature photographer, and a good one, by the way. She also painted. She was also a naturalist. A naturalist and I'll get that right. A naturalist and conservationist. Don't go too fast there, Ben. She also was a new movie producer, producing several movies of her own. Formed her own production company. Sadly, Stanton Porter died on December 6, 1924, at the age of 61 in Los Angeles, California, of injuries received in a traffic accident. Her car, driven by her chauffeur, collided with a streetcar. She was en route to visit her brother, Jerome. She died at a nearby hospital 2 hours later. Sad ending to a very talented lady. This is her garden. Now I'm here late summer, almost, well, it's into the fall really, and there's not a lot blooming, but I would like to come back here in the spring because I am sure this garden of hers is absolutely beautiful. Now you'll see these paintings that she's done posted all around as you walk through the paths and so forth. This is that tunnel. Leads through the garden. And at the other end is a grassy knoll, which is very, very nice, set back in the woods. Even this late in the year, where everything's starting to turn color and die, there are a few things hanging on. If you've traveled with me before, you know I like botanical gardens, flower gardens. If you can't tell, look at these babies here. Way up here. See them or not? Now let's take a walk along here and see what we got. Yeah, you can see where in the springtime, early summer, when everything's really in bloom, this would be a great garden to visit. I may have to come back in the spring just to see this. Well, time to leave the gardens. Yeah, time to walk around the lake a little bit. Now you can arrange for tours of this house and the property. You need to do that in advance, of course. I did not do that. I'll tell you something else. If you want to know more about her and her properties, just type her name into YouTube and you'll find dozens of videos that do a great job describing her life, her and her properties. I'm surprised at how many people don't really know about her. Well, I went back to what they call the beach area. Wasn't really a beach as we know it. But it's an area where you could sit down and watch the water. Watch the things go on in the lake. Now this building is the, kind of a museum office building, and a gift shop, of course. And as you know, when I visit these places, I like to buy a little something to help support them. Since I've never read one of her books, I'm going to buy a book. And I did. Bought my father's daughter and sat down here by this little waterfall and read the introduction. And then it's time to mosey. You know, folks, mosey along. It's really easy walking. Not hard at all. Well, about time to leave. Head back to the GMC and head out. That family I told you about is sitting there to have a little picnic.
Sit back, relax.
Well, sports fans, Gene Stratton Porter. Bought one of her books, gonna read it. See what all the hoopla is about. Got a beautiful place down here. I can see why she loved it so much. She owned a lot of land here. We'll get into that, I guess. A lot of nature. She was a naturalist. So that's it for this particular video. Suggest you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you anything. Give it a thumbs up, a like. Helps me out with YouTube. I don't really make any money on it. I don't make any money at all. But it does help me with them and all, you know, how you look. So, sports fans, I'm going to head on down the road here. If you're with me doing that too. So, see you down the road as we go.
Got the whole wide world to see. Great destinations and friendly people. Proceed, shine and see. I hope you enjoy the ride and discover new places with me. Come on back and relax and take another ride with me. Thanks for running along with me. Sit back, relax, and take a virtual ride with me. You'll see interesting places you probably haven't seen. I hope you enjoy the ride and discover new places with me. Sit back, relax, and take a virtual ride with me. beautiful country out there to see. Relax in your seat and turn on your TV. Sights and sounds will fill your video screen. Historic sights such as just scenery. Small town parks and festivities. No high price gas or anxiety. All of this for me